Hello my beautiful and makeup loving friends. Today is Monday, so we are going to be talking all about the new makeup releases here in Pay or Stay Away. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. I think I finally have my lighting situation figured out as far as my camera goes. I am so freaking happy. At least I hope. I'll probably end up editing this and finding out that I'm like too blue or out of focus or blurry or something. But from what I can see for right now, it looks like I got something good going on here. So fingers crossed. So there really isn't a whole lot of things that are really calling to me this week, so my list is kind of short, but let's go ahead and jump in with viseart or Vizier, however you choose to say it. But they announced they're coming with their liaison, that's how you say it, I'm pretty sure. Probably still saying that wrong, but someone will clock me in the comments. But this is coming soon, sometime in February. So we don't have a price yet, but usually these 9pan palettes from Vizier are around $50 or $60, so I would only assume that this one is going to be about the same price. Now, I have been just obsessed with purple makeup. I mean, hello, I'm wearing it on my eyeballs today. I have been really obsessed with purple eyeshadow lately, and this is beautiful. Like, she definitely caught my attention, but I know that Vizier's prices are up there. But nonetheless, I'm not opposed to spending a lot of money on an eyeshadow palette if I don't have stuff like that in my collection. Because I've been so into purple makeup, I have racked up and accumulated a buttload of purple eyeshadow. And recently, in last week's Pay or Stay Away, we talked about the new ColourPop palette, which is an all purple palette that is a 9pan palette that retails for $12. So I feel a-okay skipping over this Vizier palette because that ColourPop palette is going to be showing up at my house one of these days now. And then I'm gonna have even more purple eyeshadow, and I only spent $12 versus Vizier, which is like $50 or $60, which is expensive. I mean, granted, I know that Vizier is high quality, but when it comes to saving money, I am all there for it. So sorry Vizier, I think the palette is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and step back and say, nope, I don't need it. So next up is something from Touch in Seoul, which is a brand that I've actually bought a lot from considering they don't have a whole lot of things in their line. But when they first came out with their little dual, like cream and powder liquidy shadow type situation, I bought all of the ones that they had for sale on Sephora, which was I believe 5 or 6 at the time. So I have the original like 6 that they came out with, and they've definitely expanded on it since then, but I bought all of them back in the day. For some reason, I thought that I needed them, and I used to use them all of the freaking time. But they announced that they're coming out with the Medalist Sparkling Foiled Eyeshadows. These are available now. They retail for $18, and you can choose from 7 different shades. Now, I'm sure that you're thinking what I'm thinking when I see this. When I see this, I think of the little Stila pots that they used to come out with before they came out with the liquid shadows. Stila used to have these beautiful, like, pressed, pigmenty, glittery eyeshadow type situations that are essentially the same exact product that Touch in Seoul's coming out with now. But I had a bunch of those as well, and I still have them. So for that reason, I do not need these eyeshadows. Granted, I want these eyeshadows, don't get me wrong. Every single shade in the line they brought out is stunning, and I would love to see them bring out more colorful shades. You know me, I want a sparkling purple, I want a sparkling pink, but right now they have just more neutrally shades, and they do have a really beautiful green and gold and yellowy kind of multi-chromatic one, which is really calling to me, and if I were to pick up one, I would definitely go for that one, which I might do someday. But I think what I'm gonna do if I do pick one of these up is that I will go ahead and wait until Sephora has another sale and then get the 20% off or something like that, because $18 is not nearly as expensive as the Stila ones were. I remember getting Metallic Peach from Stila in the little, what were they called? Glitter and Glow Pressed Eyeshadow? I think that's what it was called. I think it had the same name as the liquid eyeshadow, Glitter and Glow. Not 100% sure about that. I do not fact check myself nearly as much as I should, but because I have the Stila ones, I don't really need these, but I definitely am interested in getting the green to gold, kind of yellowy multi-chrome one because it's beautiful, and not like I need any more super metallic green to gold chromes because I have plenty, but this guy would be a really nice addition to my collection, so come on, Sephora sale. So eventually I might pick one of these up, but it's just gonna have to be with the sale or a coupon because I am not willing to fork over $18 for one little pot of eyeshadow. So this next one is just a continuation from a release that we were talking about last week, and this is the Give Me Glow Cosmetics Pink Frosting eyeshadow that they announced, and this is going to be a part of their Valentine's Day Sugar Rush collection, which I talked about last week as well. This will be available on February 1st, and we don't have prices for anything yet, but these are single shadows that they're coming out with, so I would assume that they would be around the same price. So maybe they would be in like the $6 to $10 price range, but I'm not 100% sure. But oh my god, this is the most exciting launch I think I've seen in a really long time, and just when I thought that things couldn't get any better with this collection, they freaking blew me out of the water. Like, hello, pink metallic sparkly goodness. Yes, sign me up for 5. I will take 5 of these. Not really, but I wouldn't be upset if I had them. But I'm obviously going to be picking this up, and I can't wait to see the rest of the collection. I'm gonna keep talking about it here on my channel because I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait to get everything and to do a review. But there's a lot of people out there saying that they really like this collection, and I'm a little bit worried that I'm not gonna be able to get to it in time. I mean, granted, I've never really had that problem before, but I really just wish brands would like give you a 10-minute, I don't know, hold on the items that you have in your cart, because it's so stressful when you put something in your cart and you know you're on kind of a time crunch because a bunch of people want the same product as you, and then you go to checkout and it's gone. It is just MIA, it has disappeared from your cart and you're left with nothing. I'm really worried that's gonna happen. I'm sure it's not. I'm over exaggerating here, but I wish brands would do that just to give me some peace of mind. So Give Me Glow, I love you. I can't wait for this collection. I'm slightly stressed out for it, but I'm really excited nonetheless. So the next item that caught my attention is, I don't even know really if this counts as a new release, because literally the brand just showed a swatch of this item and was like, would you guys want to see this? But I'm going to consider this a new release because I'm going to think that enough people said they wanted to see it. So hopefully it actually ends up coming to light here. This is from JD Glow Cosmetics, and this is a possible new Galaxy shadow. And I recently did a video swatching, like live swatching all of my Galaxy shadows and everything that I have from JD Glow. I am freaking obsessed with their Galaxy shadows. They are absolutely beautiful, and they're at a beautiful price point as well. $7 for super sparkly, super pigmented, really long wearing and beautiful eyeshadows. Like, yes, sign me up, please. But hopefully they will end up coming out with this gorgeous magenta, pinky, purple, sparkly goodness. Oh my gosh, everyone is coming out with pink eyeshadow right now because it's like Valentine's Day, and because of this, I feel myself becoming more poor every single day. Every time I like an Instagram picture of a new makeup product that's coming out that's like a pink eyeshadow, I feel my bank account just being like, no, please stop, please, please, you're killing me, and I should stop, but I can't resist this. I can't resist the sparkly pink eyeshadows that everyone's coming out with. And the last product that I wanted to talk about for Pay or Stay Away for this week is by Luxe Beauty. So we've just talked about like 3 of my favorite brands in a row: Give Me Glow, JD Glow, and Luxe Beauty. They have come out with the Hybrid Shadow Palette. This is available now. It retails for $50, and you get 9 different shades of satiny, metallic-y type eyeshadows. It's a little unclear what kind of finish you're gonna get with these eyeshadows. Now, from the swatches, these look metallic. They just look like, I don't know, a basic standard metallic, but these are essentially satin eyeshadows that have a little bit of the opalescence pressed pigments running through them. Now, if you're not already aware, the opalescence pressed pigments from Luxe Beauty are really flaky, super intense, metallic, shiny, super foiled eyeshadows that they recently came out with. I have a bunch of them. I've done a video on those as well. And those are a little bit hard to work with, don't get me wrong. So I would understand why they would come out with this type of product where they're basically doing like half of a regular satiny metallic eyeshadow mixed in with the flaky, kind of difficult to work with pressed pigment, because not everyone is gonna want to have to work with the opalescence pressed pigments. Like, they're beautiful, but they're kind of hard to work with, and they kind of flake everywhere and create a lot of fallout. So I totally appreciate them coming out with this, because people who want that type of shine can still achieve something similar without having to go through like the cleaning process of using the opalescence pressed pigments. But for me, and for the kind of makeup that I like, I'm okay with, you know, being a little extra careful with my eyeshadows and not dipping my finger into it super hard so that it disturbs the product and product goes flying everywhere. I'm okay with cleaning up a little bit of fallout as well, and for the amount of shine and the amount of sparkle and just glistening that you get on the eyes, I'm okay with that. I'll work for it, okay? I don't mind. So these don't really appeal to me, and they definitely look less metallic and less, I don't know, sparkly and shiny than the Opal Lustrous pressed pigments, but I would expect them to because you're only getting a little tiny bit of the pressed pigment in there, and I'm sure it's way easier to work with than the OG Opal Lustrous pressed pigments. Saying that word like 10 times has me winded. Clearly I'm not in the best of health and should probably work out more. But that was a super straightforward, really simple pay or stay away for this week. As many of you know, I was super late getting up my pay or stay away for last week, and so it's only been like 4 days since I got that up, so there wasn't a whole lot of releases in that short span of time that I really wanted to talk about. Just clapped like right in the mic. But yeah, there wasn't really that many things that came out in that short span of time that I was that intrigued by. But please do let me know down in the comments, what are you going to be picking up for this week? I think I'm only picking up the JD Glow Galaxy Shadow, but like who the hell knows when that's gonna come out. It's literally just like a theory right now. It's in its infancy steps right now, so who knows if we're ever even gonna see that eyeshadow, but I'm putting it out here. JD Glow, please make that eyeshadow, please. And I'm picking up the Sugar Rush collection from Give Me Glow Cosmetics, of course. But let me know down in the comments, what are you going to be purchasing and what are you going to be passing over? But with that being said, I do hope that you consider subscribing if you have not already, and if you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up and ring the notification bell to know when I'm posting. But I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye!